Uprooted Theatrical Studios presents
Night Luster by Laura Harrington. Hi, I'm Rachel Makel, and I will be reading your stage directions.
Hi, my name is Natalie Brown, and I'm going to be playing Mink.
Hi, my name is Megan Lomax, and I'll be playing Roma.
Hey, I'm Jonathan Skaggs, and I will be playing Sharky.
Hi, I'm Diego Esmolo. I'll be playing Joey.
Hello, I am James Goggin, and I'll be reading the role of Jerome.
Hi, I'm Adam Stecker, and I arranged and composed the music for Night Luster.
Scene 1. The curtain opens on a bare stage. There's one spotlight on Mink, otherwise she is surrounded by darkness. She's wearing minimal lingerie and dancing to a slow and sensuous beat. The audience should think they are watching a dancer perform. Wherever she is, she's good.
I want you to touch me. I want you to feel me. I need you to move me all over and over. Deep inside, something good tells me don't be afraid no more. Thrills come and go, it's what you need. Get closer. I want you to touch me. I want you to feel me. I want it so much. Can you hear me? And tonight, I know why we're in love, and it feels so good, so right. I know what you need. Get closer, closer. And tonight, it's magic. We're so close, and it feels so good, so right. Oh, get closer. Touch me, touch me.
Sharky enters while Mink is dancing and stands just out of her spotlight watching her. He takes his time before stepping into her light. Even then, Mink keeps dancing. When the song finishes, Mink crosses to her makeup table and switches on a light. As the light expands, we realize she has been dancing in her bedroom. She crosses to Sharky and kisses him. As the scene unfolds, Mink gets dressed, applies makeup, prepares herself for a night out as Sharky watches her. She enjoys his attention. Sharky has just left a poker game where he has won big. He's carrying a great deal of cash. Sharky has come home for a change of clothes before going out on his nightly poker game. So he too is getting ready to go out. Sharky is high from winning. He pulls out cash from various pockets and casually, playfully drops bankrolls on her makeup table or in her lap.
Evening.
Same to you.
All this for me, or should I be jealous of some other guy?
Everything's for you, baby.
Sure.
It's like you're in the money.
Deeply in the money. So deeply in the money that I could bathe you in it. Fill a bathtub. Shit, fill a bathroom. You want to swim in it? We could fucking swim in it.
Swim in it.
And I'll buy you a river then. A river and a boat. Out of the city, off the street. Your shark baby, he makes promises and he keeps them.
Cook it with the cash, okay?
Take it easy, baby. I'm just fooling around with you.
Got a game tonight?
Every day, every night, I'm a working man.
Gonna score?
I don't like to predict. I'm superstitious that way.
How's about predicting for me then?
You gambling?
Aren't we all?
You're gonna feed me good tonight. Then Sharky's gonna roll you over just like we dreamed.
You reading my dreams now, Sharky?
Our dreams. Every morning with my coffee.
Uh-huh.
You don't believe me?
Sure, I believe you.
Got a line on the future.
High stakes tonight?
Big time.
No Saturday night swank for us working folks, huh?
Pretty soon I'm gonna buy you a lifetime of Saturday night swanks.
And what if that's not what I want?
I'm getting you out of here, Mink.
No shit.
Sharky don't lie.
You never lie.
Well,
You lay down for me if I ask you real sweet.
you like asking me.
I like laying you down even better.
I'm saving myself. What, you think I'm kidding?
No, you're always dead serious.
I got principles too, you know.
I'll never doubt in my mind about that.
You might think, looking at me, I'm talking your average person, see me for the first time. This so-called first timer might jump to some unsavory conclusions about me, thinking I'm a man with no principles. Maybe it's my face. Never been able to figure it out. But there are times, Mink, I'm telling you, when this very attitude pains me. First jump, every goddamn first jump, and I'm already 100 meters behind on the field, just because of my face, the way some people want to read it.
I love your face.
Some people just want to read ugly. You can't stop them. But you, baby, no matter what way they look, they read beautiful.
There's no difference, you know, ugly or beautiful. Nobody cares about the inside.
Except for your shark.
You're awful sweet tonight. What do you want?
You haven't been singing to me in a long time.
I'm on my way out, baby.
Give me some luck now. Let me play for you tonight.
I don't want to miss the shine out there.
You meeting somebody?
The shine of the evening, the street lights, and the dark of the night.
Is that a song now? You're reading me the words instead of singing me the song?
Hey, Sharky, I gotta get myself ready here.
You're looking very ready to me.
I may look ready to you, but what does that matter when what I need is to look ready to me?
Don't let me bother you now. I'm getting ready too, you know.
I can see that.
You could help me out.
Only one way I've ever had of helping you, babe.
Don't sell yourself too short.
I never do. You're real close now, aren't you?
You could say that.
How close?
Depends on tonight. Got some promising things lined up for tomorrow.
Real close.
Just like I said.
And the shark never lies, just like you said.
Jerome enters with a flower for Mink.
I want to talk to you about money.
I'm not paying you good enough.
The subject of money.
Important subject.
Cash money. And all the things you think you can do with it. I've seen you put your immortal soul in peril, Mink, and I can't stand it anymore.
It's mighty sweet of you worrying about me, Jerome, but I hope you don't stay up at nights worrying about me.
I've got to help you.
You so sure I need help?
So what are you going to tell me about money I don't already know, boy? I'm listening.
I got it! I got it! Got me the part, got me the shoes. Try on the dress, I'm gonna be someone new. I'm getting lucky. What do you think?
Not bad.
Hello, Sharky. You're looking mighty fine. What's the matter with you, Jerome? You look like your dog just died.
I don't have a dog.
What are you doing here tonight?
Fucking Ernie.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Fucking asshole Ernie. Got the band another gig, but get this. He tells me that the club owner doesn't like me and he wants another singer. Guess who? Melody. You know her. Formerly Irma Big Tits. Ernie arranged the whole thing for a little slide on the side.
Irma's got a lot of miles on her, and they all ain't been the highway.
Hey, I'm trying to talk to you.
I know, baby. Why don't you go over there and sing her off the stage?
Honey, as far as I know, there's no gig, no band, no club even. Just Ernie and the lady. Jesus. just my luck for him to pull this on a Saturday night.
You want to come out with me for a while? Maybe we can riff a little.
Cook it. Jerome came here to talk to us about money.
You got stock tips, baby.
He thinks my immortal soul is in peril.
How sweet. Who else do you know thinks about your soul, Mink?
I do.
I'm here to talk to you about money, the almighty dollar, and what you think you can do with a buck. You can play with it. You can put it on the nose of a horse. You can put it on the blackjack table. You can put it on the roulette table. You can put it on a pretty woman. You can play the wheel. You can play the numbers. You can bet. You can gamble. You can scheme. You can figure. You can hope. You can dream. And some people will even pray, Lord, let my horse come in number one. And I'm here to tell you.
Money, money, money.
Money, money, money.
You got the touch, boy? You pray for me tonight? I got a lot at stake tonight. Bless my hands, Jerome. You can do that for me, can't you?
You're mocking me.
No way. I want your holy hands to bless my unholy hands. I want somebody to give me the luck of their soul.
Mink, let's get the hell out of here. These guys are giving me the creeps.
Don't go out tonight.
Want me to stay at home with you, Jerome?
You can talk about money, kid, but don't you be getting too familiar.
I'll bless Sharky's hands if you'll stay home tonight.
You do what you like. I'm going out.
Mink and Roma exit. Jerome half follows them to the door.
Now what about you blessing my hands?
No way.
He bolts for the door. Sharky takes a look at himself in Mink's mirror, then notices a discarded piece of lingerie on her dressing table. He grabs it, touches it to his face, and then puts it in his breast pocket, arranging it like a handkerchief. Scene 2. Mink and Roma are on the street when Jerome runs up to them. He positions himself in front of them so they have to stop and listen.
Bring down the banner, my sisters. Every road leads back to him. Make your requests, and Jesus in his sweet blindness hears. He is our consolation. He is our light. Give us our Savior. Give us our Lord. Let thy holy hands lift up. Do not be ashamed to hear. He can quench the fire in your hearts. Do not doubt, my sisters. Rise and take the Lord in your arms. God is all over you. Your soul is forged in his fire. Yes, he can satisfy.
Mink and Roma, taking their cue from Jerome's sermon, improvise a song that grows as they each get more into it. They try to get Jerome to play and sing along. He goes along with them as long as he thinks they're serious. As soon as he realizes they're joking, he breaks off.
Take the Lord in my arms, Jerome.
Yes.
God is all over me.
Yes.
You sure about your facts, boy?
Yes.
Yes, he can satisfy. Oh, baby, yes, he can satisfy. You got the facts, Jerome. You got the facts, the word is out. He is truth. He can satisfy. Oh, baby, yes, he can satisfy. I'm taking the Lord in my arms. I'm taking the Lord in my arms. And he's all over me. All over, all over, all over. I'm taking the Lord in my arms. I'm taking the Lord in my arms. I'm taking. Oh, yes, he's all over me. Quench my fire. Quench my fire. Quench my fire. Oh, baby, yes, he can satisfy.
got a whole new angle on things. I thought we were giving out with the satisfaction, but you're here to tell me we've been getting it? Boy, you sure got things twisted.
You have a throat like a bird. You should sing for God.
That's voice, not throat.
God doesn't pay.
I've made it my personal mission to preach to you, Mink.
Honey, you're mistaking hot pants for the gospel.
Take it easy, Roma. I've got this problem with God being inside of me. And if you're right, he is inside of me. I didn't invite him. You hear me? Half the people in my life never waited for an invitation, and the other half couldn't hear me screaming no. And tell that God of yours that if he wants to get friendly with me, he can wait for a fucking invitation. That would impress me. That would impress the hell out of me.
He's waiting. I promise. He's waiting. Just for you.
Whatever you say. Better get out of here now.
He turns to leave.
Quench my fire. Quench my fire. Oh, baby, yes. He can satisfy. Honey, he is in love with you.
Yeah, and I'm hungry.
No kidding.
For something real sweet. Let's send Jerome out.
Jerome left.
He's around the corner. You don't believe me? You call him. You'll see.
Jerome! Jerome!
Jerome appears.
Baby, I'm in the mood for something sweet, and you can get it for me. You go straight to the Ritz. You get an assortment, you hear me? Variety. Roma and I'll be in the park. Make it quick, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And get something for yourself.
You want to do that boy a favor, Mink. Cure him of his misery. It's the only charitable thing to do.
I gave it the office.
Hey, I met a new guy.
What about Ernie?
Forget Ernie.
That was quick.
This new guy's a promoter. He specializes in female vocalists.
Well, I think I've heard this one before.
No, this guy is definitely on the level.
You sleep with him?
Well, I liked him. Really.
Don't get your hopes up.
No, he said I have a very bright future. I've got looks, talent.
We all know that. What's he gonna do for you?
I just need some money to set me up right. Contacts. It's all about the contacts.
And you need money to make contacts?
It helps.
How about we rent you a nightclub for a week and you perform? We get all the music people and you make your contacts.
I don't have that kind of money.
Sharky does.
Oh, and Sharky's turning philanthropist now.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
Maybe I'm gonna steal it.
Well, don't do that, honey.
Why not?
Sharky's been good to you?
And I've been good to Sharky.
Well, you're even.
It depends on how you look at it.
How do you think people look at me, Mink?
Does it matter?
I don't know. I get this feeling sometimes like I'm invisible or something. I can be standing there in a room and I'm talking and everything, and it's like my words aren't getting anywhere. And I look down at myself and Jesus, and sometimes my body isn't getting anywhere either. It's like I'm standing behind a one-way mirror and I can see the guys and I can hear the guys, but they can't see me and they can't hear me. And I start to wonder if maybe I'm ugly or something. Like, maybe I'm some alien species from another planet and I don't speak the language and I look totally weird. But I don't know this, you see, because on this other planet, I had this really nice mother who told me I was beautiful and I had a voice to die for because she loved me so much. Not because it was true. And I arrived here on Earth. And I'm so filled with her love and her belief in me that I walk around like I'm beautiful. And I sing like I got a voice to die for. And because I'm so convinced and so strange and so deluded, people pretend to listen to me because they're being polite or something. Maybe they're just afraid of me. And at first I don't notice because I sing with my eyes closed, but then one day I open my eyes and I find out I'm living in a world where nobody hears me.
I hear you, Roma.
Yeah. I'm just looking for that one guy who's gonna hear me, see me, really take a chance. I mean, I hear them. I'm listening so hard. I hear promises when they're just saying hello. Jesus, Mink, if anybody heard what I got locked up inside of me, I'd be a star.
Scene 3. Lights up on Sharky on stage alone with a deck of cards. He is psyching himself up for his game tonight. He executes a few flashy card tricks, palming cards, fanning the deck. Then he begins laying down cards in patterns. He is telling his fortune.
Give me a jack. Yeah, a jack for fearlessness. Give me a 7, 8, 9. So I see my fortune is rising now. Give me a queen for my lady luck. Come on. Give me the queen. Yeah. Gather my lady luck to me. Now, give me a king. Show me my face. Come on. Show me my crown. Crown me! Just a shadow. It's just a shadow. Crown me. Crown me! Yes!
Scene 4. Later, Mink, alone, sits on a park bench. Moonlight. She sings.
I've got a man who thinks he can buy me once and for all. Get enough money to carpet the floor, paper the wall, cover the window, stuff the mattress, and then I'll be his forever. I've got money coming out of my clothes, a clog in the toes of my shoes, jingling in my stockings. Everything tastes like paper. I'm eating dust. Jerome says God covers me, but it's money that's all over me, rising like the tide, crashing down like an avalanche to bury me alive.
Joey appears, looks at Mink, then starts to make a sketch. Mink is interested and curious. When he finishes the sketch and he hands it to her, she laughs.
How'd you do that?
Well, like this.
He puts his arms around her with his hands over hers, making a sketch.
That's nice, but you're too fucking close.
There's no such thing as too close.
You'd be surprised.
I doubt it.
Listen, I know what I'm talking about.
Maybe I'd like to be surprised. Maybe I'd like to know what being too close feels like.
And so maybe you would, so what?
So maybe you could show me,
Uh-huh.
or I could show you.
Uh-huh.
You want to dance?
You're a pretty active kind of person.
Oh, yeah. It's in my genes.
You got high energy genes.
Oh, yeah. Run about 20 hours a day. I don't sleep much.
Can relate to that.
I used to think it was my feet. You know, my feet just never stopped. I'd be sitting down and my feet would be dancing away right in front of me. Naturally, I'd get up and follow. But now I think it's in my head. I lie down, my feet lie down, but my brain is still flying around the room. Oh, Jesus. I bet that sounds crazy to you. Do I sound crazy to you?
You sound normal to me, which probably means that I'm crazy.
What happens to you when you lie down?
What do you mean?
You go to sleep or what?
You're getting pretty personal.
Well, I just had this feeling about you.
What?
This feeling like you never close your eyes. This feeling like you live with the lights on all the time. I don't know. It's just a feeling. Sometimes I get feelings about people.
Yeah, well,
Am I right?
tell me something. You get these feelings about a lot of people or just some people?
As pretty much just about you, at least right now. Okay, if you want to know the truth, I mean, I guess I gave the impression that I like walk around and get these ideas about people all the time. But I saw you, you see, and right away I started getting these ideas about you.
Can you stay awake day after day?
Oh, yeah. Once I went 5 days without even really trying. Listen, are you married?
Do I look married to you?
Married or independently wealthy? One or the other.
I'm not married.
And
I do okay for myself.
well, you sure look good.
Thanks.
You've got style.
Yeah, well, I like your sneakers.
Well, I'm partial to red high tops.
You're partial to a lot of things.
Maybe I could be partial to you.
Maybe you could.
I bet a lot of people are partial to you.
Could be. Who cares?
Well, if I fell in love with you, I'd care.
Your name's not John, is it?
No,
Good.
it's Joey.
Joey.
Yeah. You think I should change it?
What for?
For you. So I'd have the name you call out in the middle of the night.
Quiet at the nighttime.
Yeah.
Quiet and awake and watching.
With those eyes.
Right.
Maybe that's how I know you don't sleep, because of those eyes.
What about my eyes?
They're lawless.
How do you know?
Because I look at things. I see things other people don't want to see. I'm keeping watch too, just like you.
You don't know that for sure.
Some things I know.
Are you good at this?
Pretty good.
You make your living?
Yeah.
You famous?
Not yet.
Can I keep it?
You like it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't know anything about art.
You doing anything?
I'm talking to you.
Do you want to do something? Go somewhere?
You don't like it here anymore.
I'd like to take you out. Light you up.
Show me off.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
You think we'd look good together, complimentary and all that?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Maybe you're right.
You do something to me.
Oh, yeah, what?
You're making fun of me.
No, not really. I like you. I like the way you talk.
Do you live near here?
Baby, I've got places all over town.
Well, maybe we could go listen to some music or something.
Or something.
Hey, just give me some help here.
You don't do this too much.
I'm just scared to death you're going to say no.
I'm very attracted to you. Funny how that happens, isn't it? All pure and happenstance. Unless, of course, you believe in destiny.
Oh, do you
Do I what?
believe in destiny?
Not me. I believe in luck.
Scene 5. Hotel room. Swank. Large bed. Empty bottle of champagne. Joey's still in bed. Megan's getting dressed. She wakes him.
I've got to go, baby.
Don't go.
I don't want to go, but I got to go.
Where are you going?
Home.
There's a guy there.
Yeah,
I thought you said you weren't married.
I'm not married.
But there's this guy in your life?
Right. Joey, you got any money?
You need money?
I usually go home with money.
So you are a hooker.
Give me a break. I'm a call girl.
But I didn't call you.
I know. We called each other. That usually doesn't happen to me.
You're just saying that.
Believe what you like, Joey.
You need money.
It'd help.
How much?
You give 400 clear. The guy picks up the hotel room and the champagne.
I got 200. You can have that. You get beat up if you don't have all of it. Maybe they'll cash me a check in the lobby for the rest of it.
I don't get beat up.
You always do it for the money.
Yeah,
What's that feel like?
you don't want to know.
I'm asking you.
Sex is sex, baby. The only difference is I get paid in cash and the girls you date get paid with drinks, dinner, and if they're lucky, a movie.
I don't mind paying you.
Okay,
I want to see you again.
so do I.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
You're not just saying yes because I'm a sucker with some money.
no.
You've been sweet to me. I want to believe you.
I want you to believe me, and I hope you do.
What time?
Got an appointment at 4, so 8 o'clock, maybe?
Another guy.
Just don't be too curious, okay?
How much do I have to spend before I'm the only guy?
Don't even think about it.
No, that's a serious question.
If I want to be with you, I'll be with you. Nobody buys me, so forget about it.
People will buy you every day.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, they rent you.
My business.
They lease you. Is that your point?
Let's go cash that check, Joey.
Okay, well, what do you call it?
My territories are the upper stories of the pier and the Plaza Hotel. You're talking Bangkok, I'm talking New York. You're talking any place where women sell. Lay down your money, honey. You don't want to lay down your life. I don't mean to be funny, honey. You can see that I'm good with a knife. You're gonna lay down. I'm gonna lay down. But me, I'm walking away. But me, I'm walking walking away. My territories are the upper stories of the pier and the Plaza Hotel. You're talking Bangkok, I'm talking New York. You're talking any place where women sell. Lay down your money, honey. You don't want to lay down your life. I don't mean to be funny, honey. You can see that I'm good with a knife. I've got your money, honey. I've got your money, honey. And me, I'm walking away. And me, I'm walking away. And me, I'm walking away.
Scene 6. The street. Mink in a hurry. She runs into Jerome.
Jerome, I got a present for you. Don't look so surprised. It's just regular old American money.
I don't want this.
Honey.
I don't know what to do with money.
Give it away if you want, but buy yourself a decent pair of pants first, okay?
Why are you doing this?
My friend, right? You need things, you and Roma. I'm giving half to Roma. Don't tell anybody I gave it to you, okay?
Giving it to me won't change anything.
What do you know?
So who was the lucky guy?
Nice guy, really.
You fuck him?
Let's not get technical, Jerome.
Your soul is like a flash of white light in my dreams. Don't let anybody touch you anymore.
I'll tell you a secret. Nobody touches me. Nobody even gets close.
You don't know about God.
Not even him.
Don't say that.
I say what I like, and I'm telling you the truth.
So the way I see it, this money is your gift to God.
It's my gift to you, honey. You give it to God.
Scene 7. Later. Mink alone in her bedroom. Her hair is still wet from her shower. She sits on the bed, wedged in the corner of 2 walls. Her knees drawn up to her chest. She's trying to comfort herself. She sings "Lay Down," slowly, sadly, a lullaby.
Lay down, come on and lay down, day down. You're feeling low down, come on and lay down. You wanna go down, come on and lay down. Lay down, come on and lay down, lay down.
Sharky enters. He stands at the foot of the bed and begins to pull cash out of his pockets. He has cash stashed everywhere, inside jacket pockets, pants pockets, in his shoes, in his hat band of his hat. He spreads it all over the bed, surrounding Mink with it. A jubilance builds for him.
We're on a roll like I've never even gotten close to before. I'm laying down cards and I'm laying down cash, and everything I lay down, multiples come back to me. It's like magic, baby. We're getting lucky like we dreamed about. But one thing I can't figure out is the cards, the cash, everything. Just feel like ice to me. My fingers go all numb. I'm bluffing on a bet, stone cold, sober face. And inside, I'm dreaming about warming my hands on you.
He takes off his jacket and loosens his tie. He begins to undress.
What are you doing?
I'm getting ready.
I had a bad as shit night tonight.
Doesn't matter, baby.
First, my appointment is a fucking no-show.
Sounds like good news to me.
So I'm cool on my heels in the park when this young guy sits down, a virgin to my kind of woman. With a little luck, we managed to score.
Did you see what I'm laying down here, Mink?
Guy is a virgin. He's got no money.
So what'd you take off of him?
Nothing. He was clean.
No watch, no wedding ring?
He was just a kid, Shark.
Well, fuck it. Let's celebrate my night. Because, girl, with this win, your working days are over.
go out or something?
She starts to get dressed.
You're not hearing me, Mink. I won like a son of a bitch tonight. Don't you know what that means? It's the best night of my life.
Gambling gave you the best night of your life?
Moving towards her.
No, baby. You're gonna give me the best night of my life.
Retreating.
How's about some champagne?
You want some champagne?
Yeah, that'd be nice, huh? Toast you and...
I don't really need champagne when I got you.
Maybe I need some.
What's the matter?
Keeping her distance.
How much money you think you won?
Half a house, maybe? A nice house.
Not bad.
Tonight I could do no wrong.
Crossing to the bed, he picks up money.
You want to count it? Let's count it, Sharky. I want to feel how lucky you were.
Coming close to her again, he picks her up.
Let's dance, huh?
She struggles against him.
No.
Releasing her.
What's going on?
Nothing.
What happened to you tonight?
Nothing.
You get hurt?
Don't get hurt.
Don't feed me that bullshit.
Did you put your shirt on?
What?
If you put your shirt on, I'll dance with you.
He puts his shirt on.
You don't like me tonight.
Tonight, I
What is it, baby?
feel like my skin's raw. I can't.
He starts to come near her to comfort her.
What happened to you?
Don't touch me, okay?
I'm ugly to you tonight.
You're never ugly to me. It's my skin.
Yeah. Okay.
Sharky starts to pick up the cash that is scattered all over the bed and the floor.
And I don't want you seeing whoever did this to you. They're dead to you. If I ever see him again.
You didn't do this to me.
Who is it, Mink?
Let me go, Sharky.
Who is it, Mink?
Nobody I can name. It's nothing I can see.
It's not me. You don't mind looking at me.
Looking at you makes me feel safe.
She crosses to him and embraces him.
You're the only one who sees me. When I'm with you, I'm more than this face. Everything on the inside, baby. I don't know how to say it. I don't stumble. I don't stutter. And I don't hate my face. When I'm loving you, you're looking at me. We leave the lights on. You're not afraid of me. You don't turn away. I'm taking you out of this life, Mink. We're going to find a still place, someplace quiet. No more laying down, no more gambling, no more missing you every night of my life. Gambling's not in my blood like you are, Mink. I want to stop and hold you, find some kind of stillness. Let me have my place, baby. Be in it with me. Let me fold you into my life.
Give me a little of your extravagance. Oh, baby, we've got extravagant dreams. You tell me we're gonna dance, and I'm gonna dream. And baby, you've got the means. You do right, you go wrong, you go wrong, do right. So come on and tempt me. Tempt me twice, come on and taste a little of my extravagance. Oh, baby, we've got extravagant dreams. Tempt me to dance, tempt me to dream. You do it twice, you do it nice. And baby, we've got the means. We've got the means, we've got the means for extravagant dreams. Come on, be elegant, I'll be extravagant, and together we'll dream. Extravagant, extravagant, extravagant dreams. extravagant, extravagant, extravagant dreams.
Fade to black. Mink walks out of the blackness and sings.
I dream of dark water. Horses swim between my legs. Their manes brush my thighs. The flick of the tail is a whip in my back. My skin slices neatly. My blood in the water mixed with salt. The color of sunlight gone gold. I dream of water, of floods, of floating away. The dark of the water calls me, pulls me. I want gills for ears and a cord of life to sustain me. I am transformed. I am purified. I am sucked into the deepest embrace. I dream of escape. Why don't I dream of you?
Scene 8. The following morning. Roma and Mink on the street.
I'm getting lucky. I'm giving the blues a ride. I'm through being a bad girl. No more rocking on suicide.
What do you think? Are you gonna work on this new tune?
Yeah, I gotta be someplace at 8.
Important?
New guy. Looking for a lot of time.
Yeah.
Doesn't like to let go.
Sounds good.
Could be.
I'm getting lucky too. I can feel it. I met this new guy and
Promoter.
he didn't work out. This new guy works for a recording company.
I bet he's gonna help you out.
Yeah, naturally.
How'd you meet him?
A party the promoter took me to.
You don't waste any time.
Listen, this new guy is maybe a major contact.
Anything specific he's gonna do?
We're talking about a music video.
Oh, no shit. And a single released at the same time, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, this guy has the whole program down.
You seeing him again soon?
Couple of days. We left it loose. He's got my tape, and he said he'd come to see me when I'm singing at Samson's.
You like him?
He's okay.
Does he make you care?
It's too soon to tell.
I feel like maybe there's something special about him.
Honey, he will ultimately be special, and I will ultimately, if he does something for me.
I wish I could do it for you, baby.
Yeah. So where is Sharky tonight?
What do you think?
He's on a roll, huh?
It's an understatement.
He's not at Roberti's, is he?
Oh, he wouldn't miss it.
I heard it's a setup.
Yeah, Sharky knows that.
What are you? You sure?
He thinks it's a great opportunity.
What if they're setting Sharky up?
What do you mean?
What if Sharky's the fall guy?
You think he's gonna lose?
I've never heard of an outsider winning in a setup.
Well, I'll be goddamn.
You, what's going on? You don't sound too upset about it.
He pulled the house down last night. If I'm lucky, he'll lose it all tonight.
Don't go wishing for him to lose.
Getting too damn good at winning.
Sharky's just doing what Sharky does best. Just like you, just like me.
Maybe so, baby, but Sharky's on his way out of town.
Oh, shit, you lucky bitch.
I don't feel lucky, Roma. I feel like I'm dying.
Honey, I'd go anywhere Sharky snapped his fingers and pointed to.
So how's about you getting yourself a club?
Where did you get this?
I lifted it off Sharky this morning. I was helping him count it, you know. One for Sharky, one for Roma, one for Sharky. The way I see it, I've got no choice. He's been winning big for weeks. When I pull down his fucking peanuts now, and I still can't get rid of it fast enough.
Ain't life rough?
Help me out, baby.
You better watch yourself with all this luck in the air. You don't want it to turn bad on you.
Oh, no shit.
Got me the part, got me the shoes. Try on the dress, I'm gonna be someone new. I'm getting lucky. Giving the blues a ride. I'm through being a bad girl. No more rocking on suicide. Getting lucky. Giving love a chance. Getting lucky. I'm gonna find romance. Getting lucky on a Saturday night. Getting lucky, my chance to do it all right. Getting lucky with one good man and one good night. Got me the part, got me the shoes. Try on the dress, I'm gonna be someone new. I'm getting lucky. Giving the blues a ride. I'm through being a bad girl. No more rocking on suicide. I'm through being a bad girl. No more rocking, no more rocking, no more rocking, no more rocking, no more rocking on suicide.
Scene 9. Later. Hotel room. Mink and Joey. Mink is lying down. Joey sits across from her, watching her.
How do you protect yourself?
There is no protection.
No gun, no knife.
Like I said, there's no protection.
So where's the man in your life?
Tonight, you're the man of my life.
Oh yeah. That's how this works.
You know that.
I'm learning.
Why are you giving me the shit? What are you pissed off about?
I don't like this. Just meeting you for an hour today, maybe an hour tomorrow.
It's the way it is.
What if I want to change it? What if you want to change it?
You want to make some changes?
That's what I'm talking about.
You can maybe do that.
Lots of changes, permanent changes.
Yeah. Why not? Change everything.
Why'd you cry?
I wasn't crying.
You were crying. Was I hurting you?
I'm telling you, I wasn't crying.
I don't want to hurt you.
You weren't hurting me.
You feel something with me. I know it.
Of course I feel something with you. I'm not a machine.
Even though I'm paying you, you still feel something.
Put it out.
Can you spend the night with me?
That's the one thing I can't do.
Why not?
Go home at night, baby. That's the deal.
Just one night. Just tonight.
Leave it alone, okay, Joey?
I want to stay awake for days and days with you. I want to be out on the streets with you. I want you to show me your world. No, not Show me the world. I want you to put me in the world. I'm sick of being on the outside. You can take me inside. We can go deep together. Put on the mask, toke up on some oxygen, and just go down, baby. Go deep. Like a fucking fancy hotel room. What's it for? I want to steal something. I want to run away with you. Let's steal a car and drive to the sea. You want to do that with me?
Yeah. And we'll speed through the night in a beautiful machine and make love in the sand, and then we'll fly home on tequila.
Tonight.
I want to steal diamonds for you.
I want to cover your throat in diamonds.
I want you to wear a bowler hat.
I want to cover the floor in mirrors. And I want you to strip and walk naked on the mirrored glass for me.
I'd do that for you.
I'd do anything for you.
Anything?
Anything at all.
No matter what I ask you.
No matter what.
And what if I find the one thing you're most afraid of and ask you to do that?
I'm not afraid of anything with you.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. You make me believe in possibilities.
I have to tell you a story. A true story. You have to listen.
Okay.
That's what I'm asking you for, is to listen.
Okay.
Don't turn away from me.
I won't.
Keep looking at me straight in the face.
That's right.
Promise me.
I promise.
I've seen the devil's face. The devil came into me when I was 5 years old. I've kissed him. I've held him in my arms. I've loved him and hated him. I've tried to kill him. He broke both my legs. I spat in his face. He shattered my teeth. He's bigger than I am. He lives in me. Where other women have a womb, I have a snake in my belly. He eats my flesh. He haunts my eyes. He haunts my dreams. The devil has one face. I've seen his face. I know his face. I can't break free of his face.
It's not my face?
No. You don't wear the devil's face, Joey.
What can I do?
Forgive me.
What do you mean?
Love to me. Let me see your face inside of me.
How do I love you, Mink? How do I love you and really get inside?
I don't know. I don't know.
He bends over her, beginning to make love to her.
Let me paint you. Let me paint the inside. Show you what I see beneath your skin. I'll paint your eyes. I'll paint your soul. I'll paint the snake in your belly, the devil in your bones. Let me paint you. Let me paint the inside.
Lights fade on Mink and Joey. Lights come up on Sharky, alone.
You're going away now. You're leaving my life. Steal away in the nighttime. Steal away with my heart. Blind faith is coming to get you, baby. Blind faith is coming to get you, girl. You're gonna close your eyes and dream my dreams, and blindness will take you away. I'm living on blind faith. It's making me thin. Blind faith. It's knocking on your door, baby, come on, let me in. Now luck is a signal and luck is a sign, but blind faith is a fortress, babe, you're gonna be mine. I'm living on blind faith, it's making me thin. Blind faith, It's knocking on your door, baby. Come on, let me in. Blind faith is coming to get you, baby. Blind faith is coming to get you, girl. You're gonna close your eyes and dream my dreams. And blindness will take you away. And blindness will take you away.
Scene 10. Dawn. Hotel room. Joey is asleep. Mink sits up next to him, his head cradled in her lap. She is awake and watching. As the first light of dawn comes through the windows, she gets up and starts to get dressed fast. She is hurried and anxious. Joey wakes up.
What are you doing?
I've got to get out of here.
What do you mean? Come on, come back to bed. We're going to spend some time together.
I don't spend the night.
You just did.
I never spend the night.
What are you talking about?
I don't go to sleep. I don't close my eyes. I don't turn off the lights.
Take it easy.
I don't spend the night.
You're running home to this other guy. Forget him. Stay with me.
Gotta go.
Marry me. No, seriously, marry me. Forget this other guy.
What, are you crazy?
Just crazy enough.
You're the first person who's ever asked me that.
No way. People have been asking you that since the day you were born.
Got a nice way of saying things.
So how about it?
I can't get married.
Why not? People do it every day. It's great. It's so hopeful. You know what I mean? And personally, I like the words a lot. Till death do us part. And my favorite part, what God has joined together, let no man tear asunder. Wouldn't you like to say those words with me?
I can't.
You already did. From the first second I saw you, I fell in love with you. And then making love with you is like some kind of communion. For Christ's sake, some vital and precious exchange. You're mine, Mink. I'm claiming you. I just want to look at your eyes all the time. I can feel you wishing, looking at me with your eyes. Just look at me with your eyes. Your face burns its way into me, and I have this feeling. Maybe we're lost. And you keep wishing. Look at me more. So you might as well marry me. There's no escaping me. I'm your fate.
This is a joke.
No, I'm dead serious. I'll rent a tux. I'm sure you've got something flashy. We get decked. We go to the justice of the peace. We say the words and then we live happily ever after.
Sure.
Yeah, right. It can happen.
You've been married before.
Never. But I'd be great at it. Sometimes I think it's my calling.
I wish I felt that way about something. Wanted something so much I'd pay blood for it.
Want me. As much as you want me, I'll want you in return. I won't turn away from you. I won't lie to you. I won't do anything but love you.
You make it sound so easy.
Well, go ahead. Love me. I dare you.
Joey, I'm sorry.
Why'd you make me feel like something special?
Because you are.
Why'd you tell me I was standing out from all those other guys? Why'd you tell me you feel something with me, only me?
Because it's true.
You're lying to me.
No.
Don't lie to me. Mink, please. Stay with me. What's the big deal? It's just time passing by.
He crosses to her. He reaches out to her. Scene 11. Lights up on Sharky on stage alone with a deck of cards. He stands in front of a table with a deck of cards, psyching himself up for the next card game. He executes a few flashy card tricks, palming cards, fanning the deck. Then he begins laying down cards and patterns. He is on edge. There's a desperate quality in his moves. Something goes wrong with one of his tricks, which he covers immediately. He then tells his fortune.
Give me a jack. Yeah, a jack for fearlessness. Give me a 7, 8, 9. I see my fortune's rising now. Give me a queen for my lady luck. Come on, give me a queen. Yeah. Yes, gather my lady luck to me now. Give me a king. Show me my face. Show me my crown. Crown me. It's just a shadow. It's just a shadow. Crown me. Crown me! Yeah. Son of a bitch!
Scene 12. That evening. Sharky is at home when Mink walks in the door.
Where have you been?
Long night.
Very long night, followed by a long day. What the hell is this?
What do you care?
Thought you were winding down.
Just some steady John saying goodbye.
Really?
Yeah, really.
All night goodbyes?
Let it rest, Sharky.
You wouldn't be lying to me, would you, Mink?
No, I wouldn't be lying to you.
You cram a lot of goodbyes into a night and a day, Mink?
Few?
You got John to wait up till 3 o'clock in the morning for you? That's devotion. They pay extra?
It's my business.
What are you doing working when you don't have to work anymore?
It's what I do.
It's over, baby.
No, it's not over.
You made me some promises.
A long time ago.
I made myself some promises.
Things change.
You're through with the streets.
No. I have a feeling that something really great is going to happen to me. I have to be ready for it. On the street, getting out on the streets every day. The streets are slick with possibilities, things I haven't even dreamed yet. Just waiting for me.
The streets are going to eat you alive.
I know how to take care of myself.
So what'd you need me for all these years?
I thought you needed me.
I do need you.
Why do you keep loving me?
I love your frightened soul. You can lose face, you can lose beauty, and still I'll be loving you. The thing you don't know is what you're looking for, what you're watching for, what you're waiting for is me. I'm just looking for a sign, girl, a sign to take you away.
I don't know anything anymore.
You didn't spend the night with one guy, did you?
No.
You didn't sleep with somebody.
No.
You don't spend the night!
Yeah, I know that!
He crosses to her and he picks her up in his arms. He sits down, cradling her. She leans her head on his chest and he strokes her head and face. A gesture that is a cross between a caress and a blessing. A laying on of hands.
You'll be okay, baby. You're gonna be fine. How much money did you bring with all these goodbyes?
Gave it away.
That's right, girl. You get rid of it. Let it go. Get smart to yourself. Get quit of the money. It's gonna be over soon. gotta give me my luck now.
Fresh out.
Sing me a song. Make me a story.
Sharky,
Just one. A short one. To take with me. I need some help tonight.
His hands never tremble. His face never cries. He ain't afraid of losing. He even bluffs when he's high. 'Cause he's a gambling man who's shaking the blues. And he's had hard times, and soft, but mostly hard times. So he ain't afraid of hunger, and he ain't afraid of hurt. Thirst don't mean nothing, 'cause he's a gambling man who's shaking the blues. Shaking the blues, baby. Shaking the blues in your soul. You shake 'em up. You roll the dice. Fill the cup. Face it like ice. Shaking the blues, baby. Way down in your soul.
I'm not doing so great tonight, Sharky. I'm feeling tapped out.
You give me more out of your emptiness than anybody ever gave me out of the fullness of their life.
Don't go out tonight. Don't play.
He kisses her.
I'm gonna make you shine, girl. Just wait and see.
He exits. Scene 13. Later, Mink's place. Roma enters. Her lip is split and bleeding. She holds a cloth to her mouth.
Mink, honey, I need some help.
Jesus, what's wrong?
Help me get this cleaned up, okay?
What happened to you?
Son of a bitch. I think you broke my teeth.
Here, let me see how bad it is.
Ow.
Shit. What did he hit you with?
He wears a lot of rings.
Maybe you should get this stitched up.
No way. I'm going to a hospital.
Hold still for a second.
How do I look? I'm gonna bust up real bad.
You're maybe gonna have a scar on your lip.
Yeah. A nice one?
Too soon to tell, baby.
Shit. I got a gig tomorrow. How am I supposed to sing?
Hurts, huh?
I thought he was gonna break my jaw.
Give these guys all your power, Roma.
Fuck, he said he was gonna help me.
They all say that. You don't need their help.
I turned down 2 gigs for this bastard.
And I've got a sneaking suspicion that this record guy got your money too. A little down payment to clinch the contract. What company did he say he worked for?
Give me a break.
You're too good for this shit.
I keep believing him, you know? I want so much to believe in somebody.
I believe in you, baby.
Maybe I should work with you. I'll go out there and call my own shots, make it clean, be on top for a fucking change of pace.
Come on, Roma.
Would you set me up?
What are you talking about?
I need some help. You want to help me?
You don't want to work like me.
But you keep saying
To
that.
make a point, not to get you into the business.
Okay, fuck it. If you don't want to help me.
Baby, you are more than this life. You're gonna make it.
Maybe Sharky knows someone who could help me.
Forget it, Roma.
I've got to do something.
Listen, I met a guy.
What?
I met a guy.
If this is a John.
Name's Joey.
Yeah?
Came up to me in the park. I've never met anyone like him before.
You didn't pick him up?
Yeah, I did.
As who? As yourself or on the job?
Both. First.
No shit.
Never happened to me before.
If you're smart, it'll never happen again.
Hey, I can handle myself.
You got Sharky. You got protection. Use it.
Okay, this guy's okay.
Sure.
I'm serious.
Don't mess with the street. You haven't had to mess with the street in years.
Face it, baby, the street is exciting.
It's fucking dangerous, and you're off it.
This guy is...
No! Don't tell me. Let me guess. You actually liked him.
Yeah.
And you were giving me advice. Take a look at yourself, honey. You're believing the lies of a man who pays you to believe him.
It's more than that.
This guy's just a better player than you are. First.
Hey, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay. So it's love or something.
Shit.
Open your eyes, girl.
No, Joey's different.
Sharky's different. If I were smart, I'd start moving in.
You never like the guys you're with anymore?
I didn't say that.
They get inside sometimes.
What are you asking me?
This guy gets inside.
Hey, Sharky is my friend too.
This has nothing to do with Sharky.
When it's just a John, you can say that. When it's somebody real, it has everything to do with Sharky.
Since when do you know so much about it?
You're making a joke of yourself, and excuse me for saying so.
Hey, I like him.
And what's he gonna do for you? He gonna take you down, take you dark, take you deep?
Cut it out.
Honey, I know all about men and illusions. You taught me.
Mink walks out of the blackness and sings.
I need a pair of night wings. Stretch my arms, fly away in the darkness that covers me. I'll fly at the back of the wind. I'll visit the dark side of the moon, and God's face will turn away from me, spinning me around, turning me upside down. Empty my pockets, empty my soul. Give me eyes like coal, burning deep inside. In the darkness that covers me, flying at the back of the wind. I need a pair of night wings. Stretch my arms, fly away. I need a pair of night wings. Stretch my arms, fly away.
Scene 14. Later, Mink's place. Jerome enters. He's dressed up in new clothes, trying to look good. He's high on coke.
I want to buy some of your time, Mink.
You don't buy my time, Jerome. I give it to you for free. What's the matter? You fucked up?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty fucked up.
Don't mess with that chick. Where did you get it?
Smalls,
You're gonna be sick.
I'm feeling fine. You want to go out with me?
What happened to God, Jerome?
You want me to preach to you?
Is he napping or something while you're fucking around like this?
Are you mad at me?
Yeah!
Don't be mad at me. I thought if I changed, you'd like me.
I always liked you. I never
You were always making fun of me.
Not me, baby. I liked hearing what you had to say.
I'm not a preacher. I got no gifts. You know what I'm saying? No healing hands. I don't speak in tongues. None of that stuff. I'm a fraud.
You got gifts, kid. Gifts you probably don't even know about.
You think so?
I'm sure of it.
I don't know anymore.
Believe me, you gotta shine on you, Jerome.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a cup in her hands. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints. And when I saw her, I wondered with admiration.
Where'd you get that?
Right out of the Bible, Revelations.
Any chance you could say something nice to me out of that Bible of yours?
I could say something nice to you right out of my own heart.
What?
I love your feet. I'd like to wash your feet.
No kidding.
That's how I first knew you. From hearing your feet on the stairs, certain shoes on certain stairs. I'd wait for you so I could watch you, and pretty soon I could hear how you were feeling. Your feet started to talk to me. Tired, scared, lonely, I heard it all. Your feet dancing over my head, telling me things, all the secrets of your day.
Not all the secrets, Jerome. Never all the secrets.
You never go to sleep until Sharky gets home. And sometimes you never go to sleep at all.
How the fuck do you know that?
I hear you.
What? How do you hear me? You live in the basement. Are you telling me you got powers?
I walk the hallways. I rest under the stairs. When you're on the move, I'm awake.
Well, cut it out, okay? I don't like you knowing so much about me. Jesus, just leave me my peace, okay?
There's peace in God.
Cut it out, Jerome. There's a little bit of quiet for me too, every now and then, and I don't want you touching it or hearing it or whatever it is that you do.
I can't help it. I didn't make it start. I can't make it stop.
Why me, Jerome? Why did you choose me?
The way I see it, you chose me.
You're my friend, Jerome.
Yeah,
I feel safe with you.
I know.
I want to lie down.
Okay.
Will you just sit next to me and hold my hand and watch over me?
Yeah.
I'm so tired, baby. I'm so tired.
She takes his hand and holds it and closes her eyes. She relaxes into sleep. Jerome watches her. With his free hand, he touches her face, then her hair. Mink falls fully asleep, relaxing her grasp of his hand. Jerome stands and moves around the bed, looking at her. He kneels down next to the foot of the bed, and he takes her shoes off, and gently, carefully, he touches her feet. He sits down again at the head of the bed, resting his hand on Mink's head. Scene 15. Later. Mink is asleep. Jerome is gone. Joey stands over Mink's bed. He wakes her.
Joey?
I got us a car.
Where's Jerome?
Who's Jerome?
He was here with me.
He left.
What did you do to him?
Nothing. Come on, let's go.
What are you doing here?
I told you, I got us a car.
How did you get in here?
I've been watching you. I see things. I see you where you go.
I don't like you following me.
I came to get you. I'm taking you away.
How about we go tomorrow, Joey?
Tonight's the night, baby. The car is hot. The moon is full. We're gonna ride.
I don't think so, Joey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is my plan.
I can't go.
And maybe we're never coming back.
You don't make those decisions for me.
Sure I do.
Mink tries to move away from him without attracting too much attention.
Is this the bed you never sleep in?
It's my bed.
Where's the guy?
He just went out to get some breakfast.
You shouldn't lie to me, Mink. I know too much.
He could be back at any time. He's at a game.
You know something? I'm not scared of this guy.
Whatever you say.
Walking around the apartment, he's touching things.
Now, this is a nice place.
Yeah.
You don't need to get dressed.
I'm cold.
All the money that comes in through your legs goes out through your fingers. Buy things, nice things.
What's the matter, Joey?
Did you see another guy after you left me?
No.
There was a guy here.
That was Jerome. I told you, he's a kid. He's a friend.
You were asleep with him.
I trust him.
I want you to sleep with me. Close your eyes. Dream. The world goes away. Your brain stops.
You want to drive to the sea? Let's go.
What would he do if he came in and found us?
We better get out of here, Joey. Come on. You say you got a car?
I'm not afraid of this guy.
Okay.
I want you. I want you in this bed.
No.
I've got money. Is this what it takes? How much to have you in your own bed?
No.
You're gonna let me in your life, Mink.
You're scaring me.
You got nothing to be scared of. All you gotta do is play along.
I didn't think I had to play the same with you, Joey.
Oh, yeah. Everybody plays, baby.
You're my friend, right? We're friends.
You said you liked me. You said you wanted to see me again, and I felt like I was falling in love with you. Then I realized that you say those words every day to every guy who buys you.
It's not true.
You were just making a fool out of me.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know it's an act.
You don't get it. I gave you the best of me.
You're good at this. You're good at all of it. The beginning and the middle. How are you going to end it?
What about that car, Joey? Getting out?
All the words, you made my head spin.
I was telling you the truth.
Your evil secrets, your black and sleepless soul.
I trusted you.
That's all I've got. I figured that ought to be enough.
When she doesn't respond, he throws the money in her face. She stands her ground and still does not respond.
Pick it up.
She backs away. Joey pulls a knife from his breast pocket and stands holding the knife at his side.
You're too fucking beautiful, Mink. You're just too fucking beautiful.
That's all you see? When you see me? You just see me as beautiful and nothing else? You want to break it down, maybe? Change it? You think I'm so beautiful you can't get inside, or that I don't need you inside? You got inside. Only trouble is you don't know it, or you can't believe it. You got a pretty mouth, Joey. You had pretty words for me. Nobody else took the time to give me words. I wasn't supposed to need the words. You were always talking to me about my eyes. You blinded me, baby. I believed you. You were standing right out from the crowd. You think a knife buys you some control? What are you gonna do? Scar me? Stab me? You think that shit matters to me? You think you can erase me? Bring yourself back to earth and you'll be free of me? You fell for a prostitute. How could you do that? It makes you crazy. You can't tell what's real anymore. She says you got inside, but you can't believe that. And if you do believe it, then you're still left with the same problem, because if you love me, then who are you? It's okay to love me for a day, an hour, maybe, fuck me, then leave me. But what if you want me in your life? Something breaks down when you see me as a woman, right, Joey? Especially when I'm looking at you as a man.
She reaches out and takes the knife from Joey's hand.
I'm not a woman you can love. You make me an object. I'm a table, a chair, a bed. You carve me. You leave your initials and you walk away. Untouched, your world in order. This makes you a man, right, Joey?
She puts the knife back in his pocket.
You blinded me, baby. And I wanted to rest in that blindness. Find a home there, let go. There's no blindness for me, huh, Joey? No going back. You were my dream of escape, baby. But I'm waking up now.
Mink exits. Scene 16. The first hint of dawn. Mink is on the street looking for Sharky. She calls out for him. At one point, she stands in the center of the stage and calls his name.
Sharky! Sharky!
Sharky is seated with his back against a wall. He cradles his hands in his lap. There's blood on his coat and his shirt from a bloody nose. He's protective of his chest and ribs. His face is cut and bleeding near his eye and mouth. The cuts are from punches, not knife wounds. Seeing him, Mink kneels beside him.
Jesus, what did they do to you?
They broke my hands, Mink.
She reaches out to touch his hands, wanting to soothe him but afraid to hurt him. She runs her hands over his head and chest and shoulders, touching him, wanting to convince herself that he's okay.
Your beautiful hands. How are you gonna touch me?
I'll find a way. Give me a kiss, girl.
She kisses him.
What'd they do to my face, Mink?
It's not too bad, baby. Nothing's too deep.
No more scars?
No more scars. Does it hurt?
Not feeling much of anything right now. Just looking at you. Your face is taking me away.
I've got to get you to a hospital.
I don't want to move just yet.
I've got to get you off the streets.
We're okay here. Just let me rest a bit.
I looked everywhere for you. At Roberti's, they told me the game had moved. At Johnny's, they said it was all over.
They set me up. I want it all. Should have known you can't be that lucky. So I walked out a rich man. I didn't get far, did I? All my dreams about winning big. I thought it was my triumph. My night in heaven. My night of holy hands. I was all set to build you that dream, baby.
Sharky, I've been taken from your stash at home.
How the fuck did you do that?
I was stealing from you, and I was wishing for you to love. I didn't know what I was doing. I never meant for you to get hurt.
Did you find the stash in my shoes?
No.
Good.
I'm sorry, Sharky.
So who was the guy?
I've got to get you out here.
You owe me at least that.
I've made a fool of myself.
He touched you.
Yeah. I let him touch me.
Why'd you want to cut me like that, Mink?
I was dreaming about escape. Like you. But I was buying into another game. Now I'm letting go of that game. Every game. Fuck, going blind like the rest of the world. I got my eyes open, Sharky. I'm seeing you, and I'm seeing me, and we're getting out of here. You hear me? We're gonna get out.
I hear you. Yeah.
Oh, they broke you, baby.
I'm gonna be okay.
I'm gonna take you out of here. I'm gonna cover you and heal you.
You're gonna give me back my luck now. You breathe it into me.
I love you, Sharky. You hear me?
Sing me out of here, baby. You haven't been singing to me in a long time.
I'm sailing through a river. I'm sailing through a shining sea. I'm sailing through a river of gold until you come back to me. My love threads through your back, a shining spine of silver. It runs through you like a river of gold. I spend lavishly on you. Your veins flow with the gold of my love, flowing, glowing, overflowing. You're a shining, a luster, a river of gold. River of gold, river of gold. We live inside a river of gold. I'm sailing through a river. I'm sailing through a shining sea. I'm sailing through a river of gold. Are you coming back to me? River of gold, river of gold, lay down beside my river of gold. I wanna lay down beside my river